Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for March 15th to 29th. For March 15th to 19th, we have a ridge here forecast to remain near the Aleutians. And we have a split flow across the nation here. You're looking at the GFS. And we have an upper low in the southwest. And we have a trough over eastern Canada into northeast. Ridge here above normal heights across much of the eastern U.S. Now, during this period, we're expecting, let me get to the beginning, an upper low here that'll start out in the central plains, and it'll track northeastward and weaken as the next trough moves into the northwest by Monday. We're right here, bringing snow, lower elevation rains, and then this will track eastward as we go through the day, through the week, into the southern plains. And then we'll have moisture feeding in from the Gulf of Mexico, and this will result in heavy rainfall across the lower Mississippi Valley, the Tennessee Valley, the southeast, and the southern Appalachians, and the southeast. So this will be one system. Watch this. The one system will be moving out. The next system will be moving in, bringing bouts of heavy rain. Now it'll be turning colder here in the east, and this might bring some ice maybe to parts of New England. Okay, we have to watch that. We have a couple of days still. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for March 20th to 24th. And a strong ridge. A ridge is forecast near the Aleutians. We have a trough here over the Gulf of Alaska and a nearly zone of flow forecast across the nation with near to above normal heights. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. So for this forecast period, I am calling for above normal temperatures for much of this region here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 4 to 8 degrees above normal for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for the West Coast states and for this region. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. And then we have below normal precipitation for this region here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. Looking ahead to the period for March 25th to 29th. A little overall change is forecast in the flow. We still have our trough ridge configuration over the Pacific, near normal heights with a zone of flow across much of the nation. But if you look at the GFS, has a trough in the middle of the nation. So this is like one thing that's strange here in the east. This is the first March I can recall with no snow. Usually we keep getting it in the beginning of March, but we haven't received anything yet. But it's still approaching mid-March, and the last 2 weeks of March are notorious because it gets increasingly warmer across the southern states, and it's still winter across parts of the northern states. So we still have some time to see something. Okay, and so for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures from the plains to the Pacific coast, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 2 to 6 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for Washington and Oregon. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%, and below normal precipitation forecast for this region here, and the probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for March 15th to 29th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.